Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one. Pandas ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So LSU's offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the...
Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pandas offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Sheffield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Pandas send out the punt unit. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Catch in the middle. It's Nelson. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the 10. Touchdown LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, the first meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in 1894, but they've only awarded the actual Cy-Hawk trophy since 1977. Here's how today's game went down. Iowa State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Ames is worth its weight in gold to the Cyclones. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Using his legs, it's Jeffrey. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up. Give to the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Pandas will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Ripping through the defense. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll test the right side. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Parrish. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Pandas decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Now on second down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. He'll pull it on the read. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. After the run, now to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The first down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Pandas will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Shakes off a tackler. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. On the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. They knock him down right there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Pandas headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Sheffield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Death Valley than you? A captivating game so far. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
The Tigers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Pandas will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it. The ball pops out on the return. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense getting set for 1st down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Split backs here. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The give out of the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run, he gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
Gets it out quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Pandas line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Slips through the line. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be a...
Grabs it inside the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, what a luxury to be able to call a design run to your quarterback and basically let him be a tailback and let him run it in for you. It makes the offense and everything else around them stronger. This QB's just got some good wheels.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
42, Kansas, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Line gets set, first down. The give to the single back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Pandas will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're trying to get to him. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ready to fire from the pistol. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll throw it on 1st down, using his legs to buy some time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Smashes through. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Parrish. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Pandas will punt this one away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Fakes his man out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, LSU! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Craig. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're bringing heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Pandas will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. It's a reverse. Sweet cut there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. He's going to pass. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to punch it in. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 20 to Jacksonville State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On the move, he fires. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, it's been that kind of day for this offense, right? Just things haven't gone their way, and nothing's been easy. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, trying to claw back in the game, and they throw another pick.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They go right back to him. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
And 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.